oh, oh.
Start, bro.
That could have been the intro. You don't know what I was doing. Does it look like I'm laughing with you? Get off me. Get your ugly.
Yo, you always some fool shit. That shit could say that could have been the intro.
That could have been the intro. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ben and Sin. I am Sin. This is
Ben?
You're boring.
Nah, I'm not boring. It's just like, I didn't know how to really say it. I didn't want to be too excited, but like, Ben!
You could sing it too. Whenever I do the intro, I'm kind of giving you a hint how to do your intro when I do my intro.
My vocal is not that great.
It don't matter. You did it before.
So
let's just do that part again. I am Sin. This is
Ben.
You don't have to sing it that high. You're a man. You could be like Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Off key. Yeah. Maybe you're right. You don't need to sing. Today we are pissed. Show them your pissed face.
What? I just did it.
That's how you look when you're upset?
Serious. You'll be like that. You're not alone.
Today is a rant. As you can see from the title, I hate my generation. I mean, I don't hate anybody, but my generation, y'all are something different. Do you agree?
100%.
There is just so much wrong with our generation. Oh, by the way, we got a new camera. That's probably why you see the focus is like so far back, and I'm trying to figure out how to hide my tummy. But I'm in my PJs ready for bed because it's a little late right now. But we had to...
I hate when you do that, bro.
We had to record.
Seriously.
I know, I'm sorry. But we had to...
because you keep doing it.
It doesn't matter. There's a lot of stuff that you do that I don't like, but you do it anyway.
That's not true.
You sing the same song in the shower.
What song? Lying, bro.
Yo, you busted out laughing because I'm telling the truth.
No, because it's not.
And then you always be like,
see, you lucky. We on camera. I was gonna tell you something.
Yeah, right.
Serious.
It's because I'm right. You sing the same song every time you shower, and I'm sitting in here like, this man can't be serious.
Why don't you just record it me so next time the people can see it?
I got y'all. I'm gonna record it 3 times just to prove to you guys that this is every time he sings in the shower, he sings the same song.
Alright.
I got y'all.
Alright.
But let's get started on the rant because we're a few minutes in now. So, you start. I always start. What is your first thing that you cannot stand about our generation?
My first one is babies having babies.
The video is over. No, seriously, but elaborate on that one.
I don't even think I need to, because the numbers say each state is going nuts. Like I don't have an exact number, but obviously it's keep happening, especially like where I live. I'm not even shocked anymore. It's just like 6, 7 graders having babies, and they walking by. I'll be like,
And it's not even about being like young. Like sometimes it's mentally you're still a baby and you're just popping out kids, and then you just passing them on to the next person to take care of, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a parent. And then you get mad if somebody calls you a bad mom. You be like, I do everything that I need to do with my kids. Hey ma, can you watch my kids real quick? I'm about to go to the club. Babies having babies. Stop going to the club. Focus on your kids.
like this dude who was like 6 months was riding the bike. I think since he born, his mom just left him with his grandma, and his dad just left the state about a year ago, went to Florida, and his mom went to prison for like 4 years for robbery. So this kid's pretty much growing up without knowing his parents. Like,
and then on top of that, it's like in the area that he lives in, it's like he's, I don't want to say destined to fail, because no one is destined to fail, but it's like the path that he's already going down, he's more likely to fail than to succeed, especially because of the people that he has around him. You know, it's like, whatever.
I mean, all I've seen this kid is do is just playing. I've never seen him doing anything else but playing.
He straight up called his grandmother stupid. He called her a liar because she said she used to work at some place, and he was like, "You lying, grandma? I would never be sitting here today if I ever straight up called my grandmother stupid, called her a liar." Even my mother, oh my gosh, my mother. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, kids having kids, man. I mean, kids are beautiful, but some of us, like...
Not ready for them. You're not ready for them. If you wake up in the morning and the first thing on your mind is to, you know, hit the blunt or have a drink, like anything other than check on your kids, prepare for the day, and do what you need to do to make money so that you can provide for your family, then you don't need to be having kids.
But me personally, I told my mom, I feel like some people need to take a test to see if they can, like, if they're ready to as a child. Because some people, their logic, I just don't get it.
Nope.
Like, I remember like a few years back, and I was walking with an umbrella, and there's this girl with an infant. Like, the baby was not even like a full 6 months, and he was pouring. She had a blackened mouth, no umbrella, and she was smoking and carrying the baby.
Freaking ridiculous.
Me, I saw it. I called her. I was like, "Do you want to use my umbrella?" She said, "Yes, thank you." I just gave her the umbrella because of the baby. Even the way she dressed, nothing attractive about it. I just gave her the umbrella for the baby, and I know at that time I did a good deed.
This generation of women, even men, they just doing stuff raw and then bounce. Like, y'all piss me off. Anyways, we took a few minutes on that first one because that one is just
serious topic.
my first one is just the unthinkable violence. Like, every day now, Facebook has like this thing where they give you local news, like right then and there on the spot, based off of your location or your common locations. Yo, for this area, every day there's at least 2-3 articles on something that happened, whether it's a shooting, whether it's a kidnapping, whether it's a stabbing, whether it's a robbery. It's always something. And the thing about it is, just in general, our generation has this mindset that they can take lives. Like, life is not yours to take. You can't sit here and think, "Oh, I'm gonna wake up one day, I'm angry, I'm mad at the world, so how am I gonna react? I'm gonna go shoot up a school. I'm gonna go shoot up a movie theater. I'm gonna go shoot up this, that, and the third." And then you have innocent people constantly living in fear because you feel like you have this God complex and that you can give and take life. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And kids these days are so quick to pick up a gun when, like, if you really had a problem with someone, life is not yours to take. Put down the gun, pick up your hands, fight them. Fight them. If you really feel like you are entitled to defend yourself or your title, your honor, whatever the thing is, fight them. Why do you have to pick up a gun for?
Not even that. I mean, we human. There's like some stuff we're gonna disagree or dislike, but yeah, I just need to have a communicate. I mean, we human, just talk.
Right. Like,
I mean, on top of that, if you have mental issue or whatever, like self-hate, they got places for that. Just go there and get therapy.
Your next one.
2.
It's supposed to be a rant, man. You're supposed to get pissed off, bro.
Second one, like, men become more lazy. Nowadays, bro, it seems like females work 2 jobs and men just sitting in the house, smoking, drinking all day.
I don't understand.
It seems like the lady went to the market and the men even like upstairs playing game. Like she even have to get the groceries upstairs or whatever. They're not doing nothing. Like all they do is just be in the house talking shit. Or like, and then even that, like they always have a phone, they always have the internet, they're always on social media. But when it's time for them to do something, they always got something to say.
I completely get, like, some men say, oh, women are more independent now, they can do things on their own, blah 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 blah. But just because we can do things on our own doesn't mean that we want to. Like that's the whole point. When you're being a man, you take on the responsibility of being a man. Like, no man is gonna want to be sitting in a house, no real man I should say, is gonna want to be sitting in a house playing video games while the wife is working and taking care of all of the bills, cooking and cleaning, and you're just literally sitting there all day on video games. Really?
But the shit that pissed me off, bro, they always got a phone. Like, how come you even working and you have a phone? Like, they talking to everybody, man. They be like, yo, bro, I'm at the house doing nothing. Can you pick me up? Like, how you not working and you have a phone? What is the point of you having a phone? These niggas, they have all types of games.
Always have the latest console
and
the latest games, and they sit in the house and do nothing. Now you see, if you play video games and you're a working man, you work hard, you do what you're supposed to do, you keep the family intact, you keep the household provided for, you do the whole 9 yards, and you play video games, now you on a whole different spectrum. You doing what you gotta do. But we're referring to those people who will literally sit on the couch, play video games all day, not do a damn thing, and then when the wife comes home from work, he's like, babe, I'm hungry.
Under special circumstances, if a man cannot provide, you're not a man.
That's it. If you're not sick, if you're perfectly healthy, good and well to get a job, have a job, keep a job, and make money, and you choose not to, that's not a man.
Go ahead, lady.
My next one. This generation has no ambition. It's like all they want to do is smoke, drink, and party. Literally all day, every day. I'm like, do you people work? Do you people work? Like, literally, I will sit here and talk to people and they're like, I just want to have all the money in the world, but all I want to do is smoke, drink, and party. Smoke, drink, and party. You want to start a business, but you planning your next vacation, and you only making minimum wage. You gotta prioritize people. Y'all have no ambition. It's like as long as it's not about the latest party, the latest drinks, and I don't know, something wrong with y'all. Y'all just have no ambition, and then get mad when your parents are like hassling y'all about what do you want to do with your life. No one's saying you have to go to college. No one's saying that you have to have like the most high-end job, but you have to want more for yourself. You can't be just there like just wasting space, like no ambition whatsoever. No.
That's gonna be my third one, right? My third one. Men don't respect women.
I felt that.
Bro, on my block, man, I cannot tell you how many times a day I've seen like men disrespecting females. Like it's like nothing for females right now.
It happens so common that little kids see this and think it's okay and do the same thing.
Right, it's just like, and to me right now, I don't see nothing wrong with it, to be honest.
You don't see nothing wrong with what?
Like men disrespecting female, because I'm so used to it, and on top of that, the girls are laughing or they Snapchatted. Like there's like nothing wrong with it. Like I've heard men say, "Yo, stank." That's why I don't anymore.
And then they be like, whatever nigga, that's why you're little.
And then 2 minutes later, like 2 minutes later, and then they kissing. Like I don't know how. Yeah, I've seen like I mean, I don't even call these people like a man. Like I've seen little boy pretending female. Because I know for sure damn well if you know that she could hate your back, you will not do it.
Next one?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't have any more to say?
I mean, females gotta stand up now.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of times, no, not a lot of times, there are times that women be asking for it. We were talking about this yesterday, what I told you yesterday. In my opinion, as a woman, if I put hands on a man and expect him to just be like, man, you a female, I'm not gonna touch you, I got another thing coming. The moment you put your hands on a man, you ask for it. Because you can't put your hands on a man and think that because you're a female, he's not allowed to touch you. No, you initiated that attack. Now, if it's something where he's randomly putting hands on you and you never put hands on him, that's different. But the moment you put your hands on something, you liable to get the fire smacked out your ass. Just the way I see it.
So, yours now?
My next one. Living my best life just sounds like an excuse for not doing what you need to do to get where you need to go. Do you agree?
100%.
I feel like people just use that phrase, I'm living my best life, because when people ask you like, how come you quit your job? Like, this job was making you so much money, blah blah blah. You quit the job and you're just sitting home doing nothing and partying and drinking and smoking. Well, I'm living my best life. Well, guess what? You're gonna live your best life and you're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be broke. Like, people blow all their hard-earned money on trips and, again, smoking and drinking. No ambition, no positive outlook on life. Just when you focus on today, living your best life, tomorrow you don't know how you're gonna eat, where you're gonna sleep. You're gonna be living your best life sleeping on your mother's couch. Living my best life is an excuse for not doing what you need to do, and I'm kind of sick of it. I understand it was cool for the moment, it was a cute little song and all that stuff, but honestly, long term, like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's a very ignorant mindset. You could live your best life and still be ambitious, still live for your future, still do what you have to do, but this generation uses living my best life as an excuse to just continue being lazy as hell.
And let me go into my fourth one. My fourth one is men become less motivated. The same thing with the job thing. Like, they just be in the house all day. And nowadays, men just want to make it and they don't want to put the work. Like, you could see like a lot of young men, like a lot of your young men, they want to become the next Jay-Z. But they don't want to be like in the studio. Like, they don't write as much as they supposed to. Like, Jay-Z didn't become Jay-Z like that. Like, he took a lot of practice. You gotta keep writing songs until you master it. Like, you don't like.
Our generation expects to go to sleep and wake up famous. Go to sleep and wake up rich. It doesn't work like that. You don't become rich by, like, not everyone has the luck of a Kardashian. Like, you have to work for it. And guess what? The reality is, even though the Kardashians are so well known for doing nothing, guess what? Had they not started businesses, did what they need to do to keep their name in the spotlight, started shows, they would have dwindled away and become nobodies. So it takes, whether or not you want to believe it, you can become famous overnight, but it takes hard work to remain famous.
Like, maintain it. And on top of that, they don't just be they don't just be recording the shows. At least it took them like 10 hours a day, and they have to fly, and they got kids and they got personal life.
Right.
Like, they have to make sacrifices. Don't just think they just make money.
People think that they're gonna start a business and then post a link on social media, and then tomorrow they're gonna wake up and 10,000 people want to buy their stuff. It doesn't work that way. It takes hard work, dedication, ambition. Sorry guys, I don't recall the last thing we said. The SIM card ran out of footage.
It's just the Kardashians. You were saying.
Yeah, like they didn't, just because they may have been famous, like through people like Ray J and Rob Kardashian being O.J. Simpson's lawyer and stuff like that. Like, gaining that type of celebrity status doesn't remain by doing nothing. Like, you have to maintain that. And our generation has this mindset that, like, if they dream big and don't do any work behind it, that they just automatically gonna be famous. But no. Ask any good rapper that has a sustainable career what type of work goes into maintaining that career. Ask your favorite rapper, Nicki Minaj. Ask Jay-Z. Ask Beyonce how much work goes in to maintaining that celebrity status, and they will tell you, like, it takes a lot of work. You have to literally eat, breathe, sleep your career in order for you to maintain it. It's a lot. My last one is that people are so fueled by hate and bitterness that you can never be happy for the next person. And people would rather pin people against each other rather than watching everybody win. People would rather tear each other down rather than like letting each other win. There is literally room at the top for everybody. That's just how I see it. But like, our generation is so focused on, I want to be the best, or like, I want to be at the top. They truly believe that in order for them to be at the top, they got to tear other people down, and it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. And it's like, the next person is getting married and they don't know whether or not you're truly happy for them, or if you're just going there to be nosy, to talk crap, and because you're actually envious of them. It's like,
that's why I tell you, let's have a small wedding, bro.
I tried, bro.
Just you and my family. Let's just do it privately.
Yeah, honestly, like.
So yes?
No. Take a look at Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, for example. I truly believe that their beef would not have been as big as it became had it not come to the Cardi B fans and the Nicki Minaj fans. I feel like they just fueled it and made it 10 times worse. And like, honestly, that's the issue that I have with the people in our generation. Like, they're so quick to put people on blast, so quick to try and call people out, so quick to tear people down, so quick to put bad reviews under people's stuff. Like, they literally won't support, but they'll be the first ones there to tear you down. First ones. And it sucks because it's, again, like I said, there's room at the top for everybody. Stop spitting them out.
But also the media loves it because that's when they get the most views or the hearing or whatever.
Babe, think about it. There's some internet blogs that will create a video titled Nicki Minaj, Cardi B beef. Nicki Minaj, this is Cardi B. Cardi B, this is Nicki Minaj. And then when you open the video, they talk about all this other crap that's going on in the media and only talk about the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef for 30 seconds. But guess what? You were so interested in that title that you opened it. Guess what? They just did their marketing and got the views. And guess what? They get paid for it. And you'll sit there and complain in the comments, oh, the Nicki Minaj Cardi B beef only lasted 30 seconds in the video. They didn't even talk about it.
Still getting paid.
They still getting paid. It doesn't matter.
And you just wasted your time.
You wasted your time and they still getting paid. Like, literally, our generation is just so fueled by drama. Like, there are other not celebrity, but there are other YouTubers out there whose videos didn't start getting a crap load of views until there was drama between them. Like when people are happy, it's either like, again, like I told you before, on YouTube, people love weddings, babies, engagements. Remember I told you that? And like stuff like buying houses and things like that. They love major accomplishments. But if you really want to see where views will shoot up in a day, shoot up in like 12 hours, watch a video where people are pinpointing YouTube drama. That's really where you're gonna see, like, people are not always happy for you. They just love to watch you suffer. They find pleasure in your pain. And this generation takes the cake for that crap.
Yep.
It disgusts me, honestly. But that was all of mine. Is that all of yours?
Yes, I went through 4 of them.
Yeah, so that was our little rant about what we can't stand about our generation. With that being said, we ask that you
like and comments and subscribe
and smash that notification bell so that you guys are notified when we post again. With that being said,
1, 2, 3.
wow, first
Bye,
try.